Catherine Deneuve and Rami Malek are among the talent to join John Travolta and Barbara Streisand at this year's Cannes Film Festival. The lineup has just been announced, and there's a near unprecedented number of French-language films in competition. Well, joining us from the centre of Paris, where that press conference took place, is critic Ben Croll. Ben, which big stars will be lighting up the red carpet this year?
Oh, well, I think you can look forward to Kristen Stewart, Léa Seydoux, or indeed, as you said, Rami Malek, Catherine Deneuve, Isabelle Huppert. In addition, that is indeed very strong on French cinema and Francophone cinema. Of the 21 films competing for the Palme d'Or, 9 of them are in French, and not only from French directors and directors like from Hungary, from Iran, and from the world over have come to France to shoot here and to celebrate French films and French talent, and that's going to be on display at Cannes this year.
And I hear Pedro Almodóvar is back in competition this year. Talk us through these highlights.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Well, Pedro Almodóvar is, his career is very much tied to the Cannes Film Festival. Though he's taken a break from Cannes for the past few years, he's sort of moved his films over to the Venice Film Festival, where he just recently won the Golden Lion, the top honor. It was the first big prize that he's actually won in his career at a festival. And so now I think he's coming back to Cannes with the wind at his back, with a film that has actually already been released in Spain last month. It received some of the best reviews that he's gotten in many, many years. People are saying that it's one of his strongest films of his late career. And so it's called Bitter Christmas. It's a film about the creative process, about a filmmaker imagining different kinds of stories and then taking you into those stories. So it sounds like a typically Almodovarian exercise that's very fun, very playful, and something very much to look forward to. In fact, we're going to take a look.
Well, one star who'll be there this year is John Travolta. In 1994, he starred in Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, that won the Palme d'Or. At 72, he's stepping behind the camera for the first time. What can you tell us about that?
Well, in 1994, he won the Palme d'Or, and in 1997, he published a children's book. This film is an adaptation of his own children's book that really is about his love of aviation, and it's based around the first ever flight that he took with his mother as a child. Now, this is a film that he wrote, produced, directed, adapted from his own, and cast his own daughter in it. It is a true passion project for Travolta. It is, however, not going to be in competition because it is a film for the streamer Apple TV, and those films that do not have a theatrical release do not get selected for Cannes competition. So he'll be playing in a sidebar. At the same time, we can expect 2 honorary Palme d'Ors already, one for Barbara Streisand and one for Peter Jackson, the director of The Lord of the Rings, celebrating Hollywood glamour, celebrating international glamour, celebrating big spectacles and big showmanship, as only the Cannes Film Festival can.
And finally, opening night is a big moment. This year, it's the French film La Vénus électrique. What should we expect?
To laugh. For the past few years, Cannes has really opted to start the festival on something light and fizzy. I mean, a lot of heavier auteur work will obviously be revealed over the course of the festival, and so they want to kick things off with something light. This is a screwball comedy set in Paris of the 1920s about a painter who's lost his inspiration, falling in love with a medium pretending to channel his dead wife. It sounds typically over the top. It's typically zany. It's been compared to the films of Ernst Lubitsch and Howard Hawks, and so I think it's something that's going to allow people to ease into the festival with a smile. And then, maybe that smile will drain over the course of some more arduous auteur films, but at least things will kick off fizzy and fun with La Vénus électrique.
Indeed, Ben Croll, that Cannes Film Festival kicking off on the 12th of May, for which we'll be bringing you coverage here on France 24.